And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another live episode of Tata Talks Real, where I interview digital business owner around the world. And I'm so grateful for this another opportunity that I can do this live with a very wonderful guest who's come all the way from Toronto, Ontario, but she's originally from Mumbai, India. And tonight we will be talking about her business journey, about her success story in the community. And I hope that all of you will be inspired. To those who are new on this page, Gary and Hazel Trades, I would like to introduce myself. I am Hazel. I am a mom of two and now a digital business owner. So I don't want to keep you all waiting. I would like to call on my guest for tonight's live talk. Please welcome Miss Farhana Sayani. Hello, Farhana.
Hi, Hazel.
Yes, welcome to Gary and Hazel Treats page. Thank you for guesting on my page tonight.
Thank
Would you
you. Thank
like
you
to,
so much.
yes, would you like to greet our viewers who are watching with us?
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning, evening, night, wherever you're watching from. And we are going to have a really short interview, and I hope everyone takes something out of it and, has a good time over here.
Thank you so much, Farhana. And tonight, I'd like to highlight her journey in the business. But before that one, I would like to ask Farhana to introduce herself. Can you please tell us more about you before you came into this business?
Definitely. So, hello, everyone. My name is Farhana Sayani. I have been living in Toronto, Canada, and I'm originally from Mumbai, India. And we moved here to Canada in July of 2019. Before that, we were living in the US I was there for 5 years. My husband was there for around 9, 10 years. And then we decided to, move to Canada here. Professionally, I am a digital marketing and graphic design professional, and I have been working in that field for the last 8 years. Um, and I have two young kids. I have a 3-year-old boy and I have a 6-month-old baby. Both of them keep me really, really busy. And yeah, I have been doing this business from my home and managing my house business part time.
I know how it feels to have kids in the house like that young, right? They always keep
Right.
us busy as mommies. I have two
Yeah.
girls, you have two boys. You know how boys are in the house, right?
Definitely.
Right. But it's so nice to know that amidst all the business that you have in life, you can still do this digital business.
Yes.
So I'm just curious, how did you find out about this business?
So I was in a regular full-time job, uh, and when I started back 2 years ago, I only had my older son. He was 1.5 years at that time, and my husband is a physiotherapist, so keeps busy. He has his own clinic and he practices, so he isn't home a lot. I was also working, full time as a graphic designer. So both of us had regular full-time jobs, and we do not have any family here in Canada. My parents, my husband's parents, all of them are back home in India. So we don't have anyone to take care of our son at that time. So we had to leave him at the daycare, and he used to be in the daycare for 5 days a week for 9 long hours. He would be in the daycare while we were working, and so during the weekdays there was hardly a couple of hours that we would get with him, and we thought that we are missing out on so many of its important milestones. Like, he's just a year and a half old. He started talking, and there are so many things that he's doing new, and we are not able to witness any of that. So that is when we decided that we need to find something wherein at least one of us, like I can work from home, do something from home, so that we can keep him with us, not send him away for such long hours. And I also wanted to be a contributing member to a family income. I did not just want to be a stay-at-home mom. So that's when I came across, whenever you go on Google and search for something like this, like, how to work from home or how to make money online, you come across so many things. Exactly what happened with me. I came across so many things. Like there's Amazon, you have Etsy, and you have so many programs, and you have so many scams as well. Like, there are so many things which I was going to start and then realized, okay, I don't think this is anything legitimate or whatever. Then I came across an ad about this business, and I thought, initially I thought, oh, this is too good to be true. So, I was a little skeptical. I was like, is this possible? Is it possible to, stay home and use money like
Right.
this? But I did my research. There was an information webinar which I was invited to watch, which gave me all the information about the business. So I watched that. I, did my own research. I did everything. And that's how I came across this business.
Wow, just like almost everybody else.
Right.
Well, my story is a bit different from yours. I
Huh.
did not find this one in any ads or something. It was directly used by a very good friend of mine. But anyway, most of the people, they
Yeah.
have like the same way that you had when you found
Yeah.
this business. So talking about how you found this business, I just want to know, like, what is it that you really love most about what we do?
See, there are a lot of things, and honestly, what I love has kept on changing in the course of these 2 years. So, initially,
Mhm.
when I started the business, my goal from this business was just to make, $500 to $1,000 a month. If I can make that much amount, I would be very, very happy, because that would be the amount that would, help us pay the bills and everything. Plus, I would be home with my son. So once that goal was accomplished, things kept changing, things kept evolving for me in the business. So once I was at that income level where I was making that kind of money, what came forward was that the fact that I'm able to, like, spend on my son. Like, initially before I started this business, whenever we used to go out somewhere, if he would want an ice cream or, anything of that sort, I would be the kind of mom who would say, oh, let's not get this, we have an ice cream at home, and I wouldn't get him that, from the store. And now I do not have to think about, this kind of mentality. I can, spend on him. I can give those, little happiness. This is not a huge deal, this is a very small thing, but, these are little things that I'm grateful for about this business. I can spend time with him at the park during weekdays. I do not have any fixed schedule, so I can work whenever I want to. I have a newborn, like he's just 6 months old, and I when he was born this year in Jan, I did not have to worry about maternity leave, going back to work, childcare, nothing. I was able to continue running my business from my home, while taking care of a newborn and a toddler. So, that's the kind of time freedom and flexibility that this business is offering me. And that's currently my favorite part about this business.
Okay. So before we go to the next one, I would like to show some of our comments here. These are like people watching us
Yeah,
tonight
yeah,
in our live talk. And anyway, I can really see how fulfilled you are as a mom. You know,
yeah,
you call it the time freedom with your loved ones, especially with your family. You have like
yeah,
kids, they're still young, and you just want to
yeah.
spend your time with them. You don't want to miss any milestone. So that's very awesome. So I just want to, excuse me, I want to know, like, what can you tell people who are still skeptic about this kind of thing that we do? Any
So, see,
advice?
I also come across a lot of people who are skeptical about this business because it's different, and you don't see a lot of like this. So, my only advice to you would be, if you do not check out what this is, if you do not, get more information, you will not know what it is. So, go ahead,
Right.
check out the information webinar, at least watch the webinar, and then decide for yourself if this is something that fits your lifestyle.
Right. So, do you think Is Do you think it will be too late for others to jump into this business?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's never too late. When I started back in 2019, this business, we were just a community of 38,000 people. And
Mhm.
today the community has grown to, I think it's 90,000 today. We are 90,000 members in the community today, and everyone is doing great. Everyone is, seeing success and, results.
All right. So, they say that if you want something bad enough, you will really make time for
Yeah,
it, right? 90 minutes.
definitely.
That's the only thing you need to know.
Yeah,
You need to do and know whether this one works for you or not, right?
right.
Right. So, last one for Hannah.
Hmm.
I just want to know, we are in this global crisis right now that we are facing. So, coming
Yeah,
into this
yeah.
business, what is it that this pandemic has taught you that you can relate to what we do nowadays?
This pandemic has taught me how important it is to have a backup plan, have a second stream of income. That's what I feel it has taught me, because I have friends in Canada who were laid off, who were, jobs were drastically cut off. And so obviously it affects, if your job is your only source of income, then there's nothing that you can do. So it's really, really important to have something that you can fall back on if your main source of income is affected. So that's what it has taught me. And I'm really, really grateful that we had this even before the pandemic started. So, my husband, as I told you, he's a physiotherapist. So during the peak of this pandemic, he wasn't able to work because face-to-face treatments, physiotherapy is considered non-essential treatment. It's not an essential, treatment. So he was home for quite a few months. So that's when, our family relied on the income from this business, which helped sustain us during that pandemic. So I'm really thankful for that.
All right. And yeah, I just don't think, I believe that this is the best plan B you can have, especially in this time, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Having this kind of business where you can just do at home, you can be safe from any of the things that's going outside of your home. So,
Yeah.
anyway, Farhana, thank you
I'm
so
sorry. I
much.
think no worries, dear. I think my son just woke up.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. No problem. You can just go and check. No problem,
He
Farhana.
did.
This is what happens because we are live. We are real people doing this live. So
Oh
just do.
my.
I think you have a very cute and nice, you have a very wonderful kid over there. Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, anyway, thank you so much. I think your baby needs you for now,
Yeah,
so I don't want to keep you for a long time. Thank you for coming. Hello, little
thanks.
one. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Yes, Mama is doing a live interview. Thank you so much for your time. It's so precious,
Thank you,
and
dear.
I
Thank
hope
you so much.
you'll have a wonderful day, and God bless you in your
Thank
business.
you. You too, dear.
Yes. Bye
Bye.
bye, Farhana.
Bye.
Okay, so anyway, that's Farhana Sayani. Thank you so much to all the viewers who's watching with us. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again on another episode of Tata Talks Real. For now, have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.